What a beautiful day it is, and I'm so happy to be sharing it with you. This is Annapurana Ramakrishnan from the second year of the Triple department. I'm here to speak a few words about women empowerment. Respected Jews, eminent personalities, and you, my dear friends. Hello, everybody. Oops, sorry. Hello, everybody. Because I was told that girls don't raise their voice. Today, I am here to talk about what this society made me feel as a girl. Well, let me begin with myself. I am the only daughter to my parents. When I was young, I've often heard my father say that he wished he had a son and left me into perplexion as to why people prefer sons than daughters. Aren't daughters more beautiful, cute, charming? But today, here, I stand in front of you, knowing how difficult it is to raise up a girl child in a society like this. Well, when I tell my parents that I wish to go out, I am thrown several questions in front of me. Where are you going? When are you going? With whom are you going? And when are you coming back? All at a stretch. And when I deny to answer these questions, I am told that if I were a boy, I wouldn't have been imposed so many questions. India is called as Bharat Mata, right? Not Bharat Pita. Then how on earth did India become the fourth most dangerous place for women to reside in? Well, a recent survey says that 54% of children are being sexually harassed. That is, 1 out of 2 children are being sexually harassed at their early ages. Well, by now, you would have all coined me to be a feminist. Well, what does feminism mean? Feminism, a word mistook most of the time. Feminism, by definition, means giving equal importance and rights to both men and women. Well, do you know how a housemaker is being introduced to this society? Well, meet her. She's a homemaker and she doesn't work. Mom, please shut up and stop irritating me. How many of us here have the guts to tell this to our fathers? We live in a society where we teach our children, my son, boys don't cry. We must have instead taught them, my son, don't make girls cry. Of course, there are men who respect and salute women. They worship them. My kindest salute to you guys. But today, I am here to talk about men who exploit women. Today, I am here to talk for women who are being forced into prostitution, for women who are imposed dowries, for women who are subjected to domestic violence and marital rapes. Well, do you all know what? A Saudi man divorced his wife for walking ahead. Funny, right? Girls, wake up, clean up the filth, fight for your rights, because you are always your defender. Let's all prove what Margaret Thatcher said. If you want something done, ask a woman. If you want something said, ask a man. Well, times have changed. Centuries move like clouds on the clear sky. But still, is the world any better for women? Centuries of human history stand witness to women discrimination. You love her as a mother. You love her as a wife. You love her as your sister. But why not as your daughter? Their birth, meaningless, unwanted even before birth. The interlinking of their property with their husbands gave the male counterpart an advantage which they very often misuse. Centuries of human history stand witness for discrimination. That's why I said this. Well, the centuries, they've all proved that women have been discriminated in one way or the other. Dutiful a woman must be, forgetting her own self and health. Should this continue? Well, financial independence is not the only solution for all evil, but is certainly a step forward. Life is a beautiful story of sharing and giving, but done by women most of the time. Education plays a major role in empowering the women fold. Well, the government has passed many acts for the betterment of women. But then think about the 33% women reservation bill which was proposed a decade ago. Maybe that was the reason why we had to spend a lot of time to find a piece of rope. Listen guys, a piece of rope as justice for Nirbhaya. The future must hold more good times for the women fold. Women empowerment is simply understanding it and giving them their own space to operate. Right from Jhansi Rani, the brave heart, to Velu Nachiyar, the suicide bomber, women have contributed in all spheres of human activities. Yet, considered underprivileged is what I reminisce upon. It is of course great to build a Taj Mahal for your wife, but it is still just a costlier grave. Send your male-dominating minds there, not us. To awaken the people, it is the women who are to be awakened. Because once she is on the move, the family moves, the village moves, and the entire nation moves, is a famous saying by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Her tendency to sacrifice has made her the synonym of attenuation. Kidnapping, injecting drugs, gang rapes, and throwing women out on the road with bite marks and scars have become very common in today's world. Well, is a woman who has attained her puberty sent out alone after 6 p.m.? Is puberty her boon or her bane? The world after 6 p.m., listen to me guys, the world after 6 p.m. is rejected for the average of Indian women. Well, we had a recent survey which says that 6 out of 10 girls wish that they were boys. But I belong to the rest 4 of the population because I don't want to live the life of a person who is given freedom. Rather, live to be a person who deserves freedom. Often considered as smaller parts of a machine, people tend to forget that there is no machine without its parts. Don't burn her aspiration in the name of responsibilities. Stop acid attacks, sexual harassments, eve-teasing, male domination, female discrimination and gender criticism. For we breathe, we have souls, we do exist. We are not your prey. Beware, for women has raised their army to defy your dominance not so far from the day you are breathing on. Well, what defines a woman? A shade of pink or purple? A bright lipstick? A high heel? No, nothing at all. A woman is defined by her courage. Respect her and don't consider her a sinner if your 3-course meal is not in time on the table. Well, the winds of change has started to blow like air through the bamboo sticks. The sound of music is just round the corner. The smell of fruits is just a few steps away and the good times are here to stay. For I dedicate my entire speech not to the kind men who respect women, but to the rest of the brute. Thank you.
So one question from the jury.
Annapurana, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. You've told us a lot about what men need to do, what the society needs to do for women's empowerment.
Yes, ma'am.
But I want to ask you what women need to do for women's empowerment.
Well, ma'am, the main thing women have to do is have trust on themselves. Supposing a girl walks by and a boy gives comments on that girl or somewhat harasses that girl, do you know what the average of girls in that situation do? They simply run away or go home and complain it to their fathers or mothers. But you know what was the exact thing she is expected to do or she must do is stand back and oppose the men. We must show them a potential there. We can do anything. It's not that they are dominating. We should not be afraid. We should put ourselves down and move away from the situation. Rather, put ourselves there in front of us, in front of them, and show them who we are, who we actually are, and what we are. That is what women are supposed and expected to do.